No idea what I'm doing here. But anyway, this is funny. It's a very nice day in Novosibirsk, guys, today. And I'm walking, minding my business. And then and I know I haven't made a video in a while. I haven't been in the mood, but now I can. This is funny. So I'm walking, minding my business. And then I kind of feel like someone looking at me. Who the fuck? Behind me, I'm turning around who the fuck is this? And it's this pretty girl here. And then she's like, hi, let's go to my restaurant. So what's the name? And I'm gonna let you guys know how good the food is, and I will be honest. Not because she's pretty, I'm going to be honest. And of course, I'm here, my dudes. I'm here with Slava and Dre. They're chilling. Dre's never been happier with that motherfucking. And hi.
Wow, so many pretty ladies.
Jesus Christ. Well, there's another one. So.
It's a good day.
It's an interesting day. It's about an hour temperature, 85 degrees right now. So. I know a lot of people believe it doesn't get warm in Siberia. That's a lie, because it's very warm right now. I'm getting a tan and I'm black. So that shit is kind of crazy. I don't know how well you guys can see me, but I want you to do me a favor. And besides the guy behind me who works here, I want you to try to find a man. Look carefully, find a man. But besides my homie
I'm the only one.
I want you to find a guy, not the guy who works here.
You have to send after me.
Not one. Not one. And this is a normal night.
You are the true only man.
Find one, you see?
And it's a normal Monday.
Normal Monday.
In Novosibirsk.
Mm-hmm. And his favorite.
Guys, come here in Russia and go to help us.
They'll do it.
No, it's a joke. Stay at home.
Yo, what up, Knuckles? It's your buddy Philko here, reporting live from your mama's house. Still that most hated dude with the incredible mood. That's me. About to make a video based on the extreme amount of women in Russia compared to men. And these two clips we just saw. First clip was me walking through the street and a nice girl randomly introduced herself to me in a very funny way. And the other clip was me and Jean-Marc out last night, and it was a 10-to-1 girl-guy ratio, which is a little more than usual. I'd say typically it's 3-to-1, but last night was just insane. It was just insane. We had a real good night last night. Yo, I laughed so hard. I laughed with him so hard last night at something that happened. I had to go to the bathroom to finish laughing. I haven't done that in a long time. It's been a long time. But I'll make a video about Jean-Marc later. He's a very interesting guy. He's been here longer than me. I think he's been in Russia longer than me. In total, when you add up all the days he's been here, or all the months he's been here in total. But I've seen more of Russia than him. So we both have more experience in different areas. You know what I mean? But anyway, moving on. I want to talk about the guy-to-girl ratio in Russia, which is kind of crazy. I remember one time I went to, and all of you who've been following me for a while, there's anyone here who's been following me for a while, you have seen me make videos in at least 31 different cities in Russia. If you've been following me since I first came to Russia, you've seen me in at least 31 different cities in this country, 3 different cities in Ukraine, different cities in Austria and Cyprus. You've been around with me, and in America. And different cities in America. Basically, I was in Manhattan, Brooklyn, same city, New York City, but then also Teaneck, New Jersey. I was making some videos. So you've been around with me if you've been here for a while. But where was I getting at? Yeah, the guy-girl ratio. I remember I was in a city, Rostov-na-Don. And I was there dating this girl that a lot of you know, or if you watch my videos for a while, you remember, the blonde girl, Sasha. And we went to this party. First of all, when I first got to the city, it was her and 2 of her friends. 3 girls that were taking care of me. They were my managers. It's just 3 girls, 3 gorgeous girls. Blonde hair, brunette, and a redhead. 3 of them. The first day I arrived, they're at the airport just waiting. And I was just God damn. And I just stayed with these girls. It was an amazingly fun time. And they took me out to this party. When I went to this party, I was like, there's something weird going on that I just can't put my finger on. There's something strange about this party. Dude, I was one of maybe 5 dudes at the whole party with at least 50 girls. It's kind of like a bar/club. And I was like, wait, there's literally damn near no guys here. Where are all the guys? And they're like, well, sometimes there's not that many guys. I'm like, yo, there's nothing but girls everywhere. And I'm like, everywhere. And in Russia, you don't have the fat chicks. That's one thing you got to understand about Russia. If you live in America, when you just okay, she's with 5 of her friends, you're just hoping at least 2 of them are attractive. In Russia, it's not like that. If a girl's with 5 of her friends, you pretty much know 5 of them are attractive. If one girl's not attractive, it's what the fuck's wrong with her? How'd that happen? We don't have that fat chick problem. they don't. Well, I don't want to say we, but they don't really have that fat chick problem here in Russia, or really ugly chick. It's very rare. So when you hear a girl's coming with 5 chicks, you know 5 chicks are going to be attractive. You just have to make your pick. Typically, that's how it goes. Not saying there's no such thing as an ugly girl, but it's very, very rare. So you got to understand that. So when it's 50 girls and like 5 guys, that's fucking crazy. You understand? That's pretty crazy. And that's one of the reasons why I try to explain to people. I think that's one of the reasons why Russian women are so attractive. Why? Because the guy-girl ratio stays low for whatever reason. But this means since there's like, 5 girls to every guy, the guys only have sex with the prettiest girls, which will produce the cutest children. You understand? That's how that works. That's why Russian women get cuter and cuter every year, because the guys are only sleeping with the most attractive girls. Like that. And plus, every guy here has to go to the army unless they have, they go to school or they pay for some shit. I don't know. There's a lot of tricks to that. I'll make a video on that later. So yeah, the guys typically get with the most attractive girls here. And so, yeah, and that shit was crazy. I'll never forget that day. There have been nights I've been out in this city and some other cities where there's more guys than girls. And it always reminds me of New York. I'm like, why does this feel like New York? So, all right, there's more guys than girls. And I always leave. I'm like, this is terrible. I mean, that happens maybe 1 out of every 15 times I go out, that there's more guys than girls. And whenever it happens, like, it's like, holy shit. You know, it's so rare here. But like in New York, it's something that's common. You know, it's very common where I'm from, but here that's very rare, you know. It's usual to see like a group of like 8 girls at a table together, no guys. You know, it's unbelievable. It's pretty crazy. So last night we had a lot of fun. I met one of his female friends. It was her birthday. She was crying on her birthday. I don't want to get into that too much, but that's part of the reason we're having so much fun, because she was doing some funny shit, and I'll get to that later, or maybe I just won't. What else I want to get to? Oh, and for people, like John Mark said, come. Enjoy. No, I'm joking. Stay home. I mean, look, you have the right to travel anywhere you want to fucking travel, period. I don't care how anyone feels about that, you know. You have the right to travel. But, I mean, if you're the type of person who wants to travel to Russia and maybe meet a beautiful woman, why not? Only thing I got to tell you is, one, it's not that easy to get to Russia, apparently. It's not that easy to get a visa and stuff, you know. And, you know, but if you have money, it should be able, you know, you should be able to come. You know what I mean? You should be able to visit. If you're American, it's easiest for you. As Americans, it's easiest. We have like a visa agreement. For people from other countries, it won't be that easy. I mean, I think it's easy to come for like a month or 3 months. But if you're trying to do the year thing, if you're a businessman, you can make money no matter where you go, and you want to, you know, get a 3-year visa just in case. It's only like $400. You could do that if you're American. And from another country, it's going to be much harder for you. And I don't think you even have the 3-year option. It's much more difficult to get a visa in general. Plus, it's a much shorter time. So you'll probably get one for about a year, and it's gonna be harder to get. So I definitely wish you luck on that. My camera just ran out of space, so I had to delete some videos, and now I'm making this video. So yeah, that's with the visa stuff. And yeah, I don't know. I don't have much more to say. I mean, yeah, of course, I like the fact that there's more girls than guys. This isn't some kind of call to arms. You know, the one thing I gotta tell you this. Now, I don't respect anyone who tries to basically try to strike fear into people or say anything like, oh, you know, these are our women, only we could be our women. You don't own any fucking body. Because when I go to fuck home, I'm going to see Russian people everywhere. And I don't say shit, period. I don't say shit. That's a place I'm a citizen of. That's a place I pay taxes. I never complain when I walk past all these Russian neighborhoods in my area. So I don't ever complain about certain people who are with other people, whether I feel close to them or not, because as long as everyone has respect for each other, everything's fine. That's what it comes down to in the end. As long as everyone has respect for each other, everything's fine. You know what I mean? It's very simple. So one thing I do like about Russian men, because I see Russian men who see me and know of me, and they see me around, may see me with this girl or that girl, whatever, and they don't like it, but they don't say anything. And a lot of people will say things like, oh, you know, they're pussy, they never said anything to you. I'm like, how the fuck are they pussy? What the fuck are they gonna say? Just think logically. What the fuck are they gonna say? You are with different girls and I don't like it. That's none of your fucking business. You understand? So why would they say something like that? So in my opinion, the average Russian person tries to be very logical, and they try to be very respectful. They don't do it with the best faces. Because I've had the nicest things ever done for me in my life. The nicest thing ever done to me in my life were here in Russia. I could easily name 2 of them, easily. And each time these people helped me, they had the most serious face as if they hated me. But they did it anyway. And I could not understand it. I understand it now, but at the time I was like, the fuck's wrong with you? Best example. I don't know how the fuck I did this. I was busy traveling my ass off because I was touring the country, going wild and shit, doing my English teaching tour, American slang tour. And I was going through the metal detector and I left my wallet somewhere. And this wasn't just my normal wallet. At this time, I had like a special passport wallet. So everything was in there. All the money I had. I didn't have a bank account, so all my Russian cash was in there. And there was a lot of cash. My passport was in there. Only thing I had was my ticket for the flight. Everything else was in that wallet. So when I realized I didn't have it, I searched everywhere, my pants pockets, my jacket pocket, my bag pocket, everything. I'm just going crazy looking for it. Couldn't find it. I remember me just sitting down and I said to myself, I'm fucked. Literally everything was in there. My credit cards, everything. I was just sitting there thinking, I'm screwed. What the fuck am I going to do? How the hell am I going to get out of this? Only thing I have now is my cell phone. I am completely fucked. You know what I mean? That was all my money. I didn't have much American cash. But 1 minute later, as I sat there thinking my life is over, a Russian man walks up to me with the most serious fucking face, gives me my wallet and just walks away. Just the most serious face. Like he wanted to punch me or something. And I looked at it, everything was in there. But he gave it to me and just looked at me and just walked away. Like he fucking hated me. But the point is, maybe he didn't like me. Maybe he thought I was stupid. Maybe he didn't even want me in his country. But the point is, he treated me with respect because I behaved with respect. So if I were out here doing fucked up shit, I wouldn't look like this. I wouldn't look like this. People need to understand that. People who talk shit about me try to say things like, oh, he's out there, I hate to say stupid things like fucking women in the street and stuff like that. That's something a bitter nigga would say. But it's like, first of all, when I do anything, it always looks worse than when another white guy does something. I tell you that now, because Jean-Marc, he could walk around and talk to every girl in the bar. People just look at him as, oh, a horny little foreigner or whatever, and they'll probably laugh about it. But I don't do that. I let the girls approach me. But let's just say if I did what Jean-Marc did every night, I was going around approaching different women and stuff all the time, I would look like a monster. Damn, bitch, give me a sec. I would look like a monster. You feel me? Like straight up and down. So that's the one thing you need to understand. God damn. When you're out here as a foreigner, it's perfect time, middle of the video. When you're out here as a foreigner, especially a colored foreigner, people will look at you different. People will look at you differently. So like that's a different chat. People will look at you differently. That's all I really gotta say. I'll make a part 2 on this. I gotta answer these messages. And now I'm out, people. If you have any questions, please ask in the comments. I'm gonna start reading the comments today. I forgot to read the comments on the last video, so I can answer you guys. And I'm out. Later.